Hi, my name's Allan Madan. I'm a chartered accountant and a tax expert in the Toronto, Oakville, and Mississauga regions of Ontario, Canada. The topic of today's short video is how to become an independent contractor and not an employee. The reason you want to be an independent contractor and not an employee is because independent contractors have far more write-offs and pay a far lower tax rate than employees, so you'll keep more after-tax cash money in your hands. So how do you do it? Well, it all comes down to the contract between you and your customer or quote-unquote employer. The agreement must contain specific clauses so it passes the CRA's tests of independent contractor versus employee. The first factor is control. If it appears that your customer or employer is exercising a great deal of control over you, then it's not going to fly. You're going to be deemed an employee. So consider putting in the agreement a control factor such that it is the company's understanding that you, the independent contractor, will work independently with minimal or no supervision. There you go. The second factor is tools and equipment. If you're an employee, it's likely that your employer will provide you the tools and equipment for your trade. Make sure it says in the agreement, therefore, that you, the independent contractor, are responsible for supplying your own tools and equipment. For example, a laptop and printer. Factor number 3, financial risk. Employees don't take any financial risk, generally speaking. However, independent contractors have financial risk. So, in the agreement between you and your customer or employer, it's important to stipulate that you are responsible for paying costs. Costs could include rent as well as a share of the overhead expenses. The rent doesn't have to be huge, but it should be a reasonable amount. Factor number 4, opportunity for profit. Employees don't have the same opportunity for profit as do independent contractors. So it's important to put in the employment agreement that you have the opportunity for profit, such as a milestone payment or a success payment for work successfully completed. The most important factor that you should consider putting into your contract with your customer is that it is the intention of both parties for you to be treated as an independent contractor who is self-employed and for the payer to be treated as a customer. This is not an employer-employee relationship. A lot of court cases have been decided on this very factor alone in treating an individual as an independent contractor as opposed to an employee. So if you want to save yourself a ton of money, I encourage you to visit my website, which is shown at the bottom of this screen, http://madanca.com, and also get access to your free report, 20 free tax secrets on how to beat the tax man, by clicking on the URL which is shown at the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and talk to you next time.